gonna do? What you gonna say when I wipe the smile right off of your face? I wanna take you down, I wanna take you out, I wanna be the one to break your dignity. And all your empty pride will rot the hole inside, but you make a beautiful suicide. Don't speak, double think who you push around. You're mistaken if you're thinking that I'll back down. What you gonna do? What you gonna say when I give back all the hate you made? I wanna take you down, I wanna take you out, I wanna be the one to break your dignity. And all your empty pride will rot the hole inside, but you make a beautiful suicide.
Yeah, barrel full of powder, ship full of tea. Close about an hour, bringing sick to the seas. Bellies full of barter, thick with the thieves. Once they hit the harbor, it's a wick and a breeze. There goes another one, right out from under them. Different seashore, same 30 stores. There goes another one, right out from under them. Worldwide mining town, steal it up, sell it down. And not too long ago, mom and pop owned the shop. Prognosis, progress, Dow owns the block. Here to sell them salvation, an elevation sorta. Signal disorder in Celebration, Florida. They got the medicine to fix your mood. Tell you learn to mind your place and eat that Cisco food. You crave the arrogance the rich folk ooze. Take life, waste life just to get those jewels. Heads will roll. Low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11.
It'll be arrow after bullet after sunflower.
Heads will roll. Low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11.
It'll be barrel after barrel after barrel of that gun.
It seems we're falling out of favor. The era ended on us, now the money's just paper. The house is all haunted. We had a hell of a run before it caught up. For all the corners cut, we got an avalanche of sawdust. Light for the party, we're the death of the novel. The glass is half empty, so pass the next bottle. It's the flight of the salesman, death of the bumblebee. Nothing left for the...
And welcome to week 3 of Paragon Fight Night, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone tonight? Hope you guys are wonderful. I have a special guest once again, Echo. Echo, say hi to everyone. Rip. Echo's voice is not coming through. Hold on. All right, try that again. Welcome to week 3, ladies and gentlemen. Echo, say hi to everyone.
I can't say hi a second time. What is this? This is crazy. Anyways, I am glad to be back for the second week in a row. I'm pumped to cast this game again. Let's do this, Huddy.
We're going to have a lot of fun here. I hope you guys are enjoying everything. We were going to cast Reborn versus Arctic, but unfortunately it was not able to happen. We're going to do the Bronze Army versus... Amplified Esports, someone very close and dear to Echo over here. Echo, why is that?
I'm actually the manager / coach of Amplify, so I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible. I might go completely the other way and be like, my team is trash. They're not gonna win this game. No, I'm just kidding. Of course they're going. But yeah. So this is near and dear to my heart. I know this team inside out, but I also have connections on the other side. CM Stark and Nabordi, got to give shout out to those guys. They're on the Notch stream team with myself. So connections on both sides. I don't know if I have a favorite yet. We'll see.
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to jump into the brackets real quick so you guys can just see how everything is lining up right now, see where it is through 3 weeks. Just a quick reminder, it's a 12-week season. Let me go into this real quick. F11. It's a 12-week league. We're up to almost $400 in prize pool already. 10-week regular season, best of 3 matchup. Division 1 will get 80%. Weeks 1 through 9 are the regular season, and then a 14 playoff will go at the end. Let's take a look real quick at the schedule and see where we are. And we are on Thursday, September 14th. Obviously, Reborn forfeited, so Arctic Wolves gets a 3-0. Venom and AWOL are playing. Tilt EXE versus Phoenix Esports, and Tilt is actually rebranding as, what's their new name now?
Hoist the Colors, HTC.
All right, Hoist the Colors.
Solid team.
Yeah, then Aurora's Rage versus Vision Gaming. Bronze Army, the one with we're casting against Amplified Esports. The Regime versus Team Apex. Prime Boys, Omega City Shockwaves. Paradox versus Power Rangers. Sin Eaters versus Ash Kush Gaming. And Noobs versus 3-Eye Raven. Lots of good matchups going in. The brackets are starting to get a little interesting here. Teams are starting to level out. We're seeing who is where, what's going on.
And this is, I think this is a really important match. Bronze Army versus Amplify. They're both 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
And there's only 4 teams that make the playoffs. So I think that these 2 teams will more than likely be fighting for that 4th spot at the end. So this has a critical. It's a critical game right now. So
yeah, as you can see right here on the scoreboard, Bronze Army, Asura's Raids, and Reborn are all tied for first place. With Reborn, unfortunately, having some technical difficulties, they will drop out of first place. So if Bronze Army wins this game, they will be tied with Asura's Rage for first place. And that's awesome because Asura's Rage and Bronze Army were in the finals. That being said, they still have to get over the hump of Amplified Esports that is currently in second place, or well, I guess technically 4th place, right behind Bronze Army. So if they can take 2 out of 3 or even go 3-0, they can jump up into that 2 seed. So we're going to see a little bit of movement in that top bracket. And why I'm doing that, let's take a look real quick into the Division 2 to see what's going on with that. Right now you got the Regime 2-0, Noobs 2-0, Prime Boys 2-0, 3-Eyed Raven, who's I believe they won. Yeah, they're 2-1, so they were at Paradox, Sin City, Team Apex, who actually dropped out and just got replaced by another team. We will update all that later on. Ray, wink, wink, that's good. And then you can see everyone right there. So you can see where the points are and where everyone is. So I believe we're ready to get into the draft. Let me know once you have that up. We'll go right into that.
I'm ready to go, Huddy. Let's do this.
All right, we'll jump into the draft. Let me go back into the draft screen. And we will start the draft in 3, 2, 1. The court is yours.
All right, so insta ban by Amplify Esports on Kwong. I believe that is because we saw Stark last week on Kwong. I think it was for both games, actually. And he played out of his mind. He was a menace. He landed all of his tethers, and it was usually on the carry. So I think Amplify knew that. Actually, I know they knew that, and they insta banned Kwong right off the bat. So let's see what Bronze Army decides to do here. They're already into extra time. Okay, so they're thinking hard about this because that means and there you go. So you have a Zinx ban. So that means Bellica is open. Bellica is open. What is this? And
wow.
Just as expected, Amplify jumps all over that. You don't see Bellicas too often in games anymore. Just usually. I guess Zinx is also a pretty strong hero too, and Bronze Army didn't want to deal with Zinx. They thought that maybe, you know, we could deal with Belica more than we could deal with Zinx. So already an interesting draft to start out with, something a little bit unusual. So Bronze Army's on the clock. The next 2 picks, Feng Mao. That makes perfect sense. Some will argue that Feng Mao is the strongest hero right now, especially with Unstable Cyborg. Unstable Cyborg is so good right now, and Feng Mao benefits more than any other hero, in my opinion, because he already outputs so much damage. And then once you try to hit him, then Unstable Cyborg procs, and yeah, that's a lot of damage coming your way. And they go Grux out of the jungle. So it looks like a Feng Mao in the off lane and Grux out of the jungle. I think Grux is still a really strong hero right now. So much CC. And I think, you know, if you get a Feng Mao in the off lane, you definitely need to compensate with a little more CC in the jungle. Amp goes Muriel with their second pick, so they opt to go support. Usually what happens is you see a support and then you'll see a carry immediately after. Drongo is available, guys. Oh, and there we have it. Drongo. So this is the first time we'll be casting a game with Drongo, I believe, because he just got unlocked on Tuesday.
Correct.
So we're gonna see how Drongo has an impact on competitive games right now. And I know for a fact that Evan has been practicing with Drongo, and I think he feels really comfortable on Drongo, so I think we'll probably see some high level play out of that. So Bronze Army's on the clock now. They're going in extra time. They have the next 2 picks. They need a mid laner. They opt to go Gideon. Okay, so Gideon versus Belica. I think that's a good matchup for Gideon. He has that long range poke, and whereas Belica has to get a little more close up in your face. So if Gideon can outpoke Belica and send her back at times, that could be a good matchup for the mid laner. And then they go with their support. I guess it doesn't really matter. They need a support and a carry, so they pick their support, hide their carry, and it's Narbash, who you know, I know Nabori is really good on Narbash. I think it's probably his preferred hero right now. It used to be Decker on Nabori, but Decker isn't. Decker's not that good right now. So Narbash is a really good pick. Amp goes Rampage for their jungler. Solid pick. Rampage, you get that rock, that CC, and he's just going to be a menace, a frontlining menace. So now it looks like they need their offlaner. Now it's interesting because like a lot of offlaners are taken right now. So we have Feng Mao, Zinx, Kwong all off the board. Like could be like maybe an assassin. I'm thinking like Countess, or maybe Kalari, or Shinbi. Shinbi could be. We could see a Shinbi in this game. That could be an option. Oh my! We see Shinbi, Drongo, and a Belica all in the same game. Wow. All right, I'm excited for this. Meta draft there, man. Shinbi is surprisingly underrated. She is a really good offlaner, and especially if someone's skilled enough to play her, she can, she could wreak havoc in that backline against Bronze Army. They off to go with Twin Blast, probably the next best carry. I guess we don't know if Drongo is a good carry. The word on the street is that Drongo is a pretty good carry. So I guess we're gonna find out. All right, I'm pumped. That looks like 2 good lineups, man. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Drongo in match play, because you've seen him a lot in this week, and as being someone who plays competitively in pub games, if that makes any sense.
For sure.
We've seen a lot of him over the last couple days, and he's been very strong. Definitely someone who is new to the game. It's exciting to see that, because I don't know if he's overpowered more than just ready to go. But I think we're ready to jump into the game.
His kit is incredible. He has self peel, he has that silence, and he outputs a ton of damage. and his rad rounds also do damage to the tower as well. So he could push even faster than any other carry. So yeah, we're gonna see how strong Drongo is this game. But yeah, I'm ready to go, Huddy.
All right,
anytime. I'm at 5 seconds in the replay, so whenever you're ready.
Jump in, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, and we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 3, Paragon Fight Night, Bronze Army, Amplified Esports. I'm excited. Echo's excited. Everyone's excited. Let's go. Guys, I did just put
speechless.
I did just put a straw poll in the chat with the patch being delayed from Epic until Thursday of next week. We're probably gonna have a bye week next week because competitively it's not really fair with a lot of changes happening all at once to have that played. All right, we're going to go right in the mid lane here. Looks like we might have my favorite, the Shenanigans. And then we're going to have Echo go. Oh, let's see if they're able to get Gideon. Oh, I missed this up. He does. Taboo did get the rock to the face. Can he get out? Auto shield going in. He's dancing. He's going. And Aguilera with an easy first kill, first blood. Winning. Nice 3-man gank there.
And Huddy, that is why I prefer to get your escape first as a mid laner. That he should have got his escape first. He opted for the rock, and it cost him his life.
Why don't you run down the rosters real quick? Let us know who's playing each character.
All right, so for Bronze Army, we have Miso Sneaky on Twin Blast. We have Taboo on Gideon, Nabori on Narbash as support. Offlaner is CM Stark on Feng Mao, and the jungler Grux on Griever. For Amplify Esports, we have K-Slice in the jungle with Rampage. We have Meeks on Shinbi in the offlane. Egula in the mid on Bellica. And Evan Almighty in the safe lane with Drongo. And his support will be Sindarian on Muriel.
All right.
Looks like Aguila's getting poked pretty hard. This is what I was scared of when I saw that pick. And one more rock, and he's in big trouble.
Oh, he's trying to get away. Here he goes. He's done. Oh, there's the rock to the face. Good night, sweetheart.
Got it, yeah.
Nothing he can do there. Absolutely used and abused.
Yeah, and I think that Gideon will probably win the mid lane. He'll win the laning phase. He already has started that. But Bellica is better in the team fights, so that's where we're gonna see Bellica shine.
Bellica tends to get strong in that mid game, and once she gets to that mid game, she's strong early and often, and she does not fall off. Center in a lot of trouble here. You play Mero trying to back away, going in, see him start going in. Oh, he decides to go off. Same with Griever. Griever going in. He's thirsty. He's hungry. He's starving. It's Thursday night. He wants to go out drinking and is able to secure that kill. Was able to get him very well done. Nice job. Follow up. Going in. Drago backing off. Able to be safe.
Good rotation by Bronze Army there.
Very nice job to secure the kill.
So we have over in the off lane, we have, Shinbi likes to play a little bit passive in the off lane until she hits 5. But then once Shinbi hits 5, I fully expect Meeks to go in on the safe lane duo, and probably with the help of the jungler as well.
Right now, all teams setting up. We still don't have the overall scoreboard. Hopefully that gets fixed on Tuesday.
Fortunately, yeah. I'm kind of
epic. I love you guys. Definitely need it for the PML. Guys, PML is on next Saturday. All teams are welcome. Reborn, Arctic Wolves are in. Team Oxy's rumored to be joining, depending on if they like the bet. Oh, jumping in over right now. See him start in a little bit of trouble. He does have his shadow. Oh, there he goes, getting out. Shadow dancer. Just trying to get away a little bit there. So make sure you guys check out the PML next weekend. Working with all the big teams. Everyone's invited. I think we're capping it at 24. So first come, first serve. Minus the invites that were sent out, as they do have priority. Exclamation point PML in chat. All right.
All right. So we have in mid lane, Aguila's forced to play really passive Bellica, and he's actually getting out farmed by 10 already at 4 minutes. So that's something to watch out for.
All right. One thing as a main mid laner, when I like to play Bellica and I'm going against a Gideon, I tend to get my drone. Jumping over to CM Stark, and might be in a little bit of trouble over here as a Gideon. Nope, he was able to back off. I like to freeze the lane, jumping back in the mid lane. I like to freeze the lane as Bellica and get my drone up to level 2 and drop it behind Gideon and just continue to drain his mana. When it's at level 2, it takes 4 or 5 shots to kill. We do see Rampage.
We have Invis on Rampage right now.
Yeah. Follow it.
But Gideon knows. Gideon knows he chose to back. Oh, the Griever might be in trouble here.
Oh, jumping over on Griever. Sorry. Griever trying to get away. It's about 250 health. He is able to get away. Turns around, goes right back into the farm. And he's okay. They're backing off. Nice rotation again. Both teams playing very well, playing very disciplined. And I like the wards on the map. Vision is very key. Oh, Bellica coming over. And look at that ward. Saving Stark right there. Knew Bellica was coming. Could one knock up. Done. Absolutely done. You'd be melted with 3 there. Because that Bellica knockup is, I believe, 1.5 seconds at level 2.
Yeah. If not more, if you get thrown up in the air as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that glitch. If Bellica, what Echo was talking about, if Bellica is higher than the enemy hero, when she hits her knockup, it actually goes off to where Bellica's standing instead of where the enemy hero is standing. So at times you see the glitch where she goes really high. Look at Nobori and Griever getting ready to go in. The Chombo Wombo. Big rock to the face.
Huge rotation.
Mid lane.
There's a 4-man rotation over in the safe.
But look at the wards though. Vision. Vision saves lives.
And that's really good. That waste time. Nobori's only at level 3 now. We're at 6 minutes into the game. That's what happens if you rotate too much as a support. And he's going to be underfarmed, and Meeks is probably going to look for a kill on him when he sees that he's only level 3.
Griever's going back up right now, getting ready to go in. Let's see if he does anything with this. No, he's deciding to back off a little bit. I like that decision. Just getting the ward. He does have black buff. Very dangerous with a Crux with black buff. But he's going to get you with the bleed and the burn of the black buff. Ooh.
Yeah.
K-Slice. Oh, guess what? There's 1, 2. Black buff in the burn. Here he goes. Gets him with the bleed. Ooh, nice seismic assault by Bellica backing off. And hey, back off my dude. That's my big green monkey. Me no like. Team's playing.
Leave him alone. Hey, leave him alone.
This is a rarity. 7.5 minutes in. Both offlane towers still up right now.
Yeah, pretty passive game. They're kind of feeling each other out right now.
I know that.
And
Griever is the new jungler for the Bronze Army. Could be a little bit of rust. They did replace their jungler this past week, so let's see what happens with that. See if anything neat and interesting. Ooh, going to mid lane right now. Gideon all the way up. Oh, they mistimed that a little bit down to about 500 or 350 health. Oh, if they waited just a half second later to hit him with that rock, they would have had him stunned for a full 3 seconds.
Brux is looking for the gank over.
Going in, does it? Drongo trying to get away. Oh, gets pulled back in. Muriel ult. Muriel ult going over the top right now, trying to keep him alive. Oh, look at the damage right there. Those, whatchamacallit rounds, so devastating. Jumps in, Stark with the pull to save Griever. Nice job. Both teams going back and forth playing very well. Very executed on both sides so far. I'm very impressed.
Well executed. Yeah, they didn't. They knew that was coming. And Muriel is ready with the ult, so that was perfect timing. And they almost got the kill. They almost got the counter kill on Grux, but he was able to escape at the last second there.
Muriel just getting dinged up a little bit right there. Gideon's rock. I can't tell what level she is right there.
So Meeks is level 8 over on Shinbi now. Going in on... Who got that? I couldn't tell who got that gold buff.
Right now, same with Taboo. Taboo just picking away with the black buff right now. He has to be in a little bit of trouble. He has 3 people in mid. In his jungle right now. Rotating over. That combo wombo right there, that's 3.5 seconds of stun.
Oh, here comes Rampage.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he misses the rock. Does miss the rock over there. Able to dodge it. Was Taboo. Taboo playing much better now. But now you're starting to see Bellica get to that 10-15 minute mark, that mid game, where she's very strong.
Yeah, and he's still far behind in farm though. He's better in levels, but he's far behind in farm, so Dude, how this plays
41
out.
to
42
yeah,
last hits
wow.
on
Yeah.
Gideon to 22 on Belka. Let's check some other last hits here. Sneaky has 57 last hits on Twin Blast, and Evan has 57. They're tied. The carries are dead heat right.
That's good. I like to see that. Oop, or Prime just dropped. We're at that 10-minute mark. All right, going in right now. It looks like Stark is going to give up the tower here. Yeah, he's just deciding to give it up. Oh, he has to be so. Oh, nice rotation by Rampage. There's the rock. Miro show going over top. He dashes out, trying to get away. 220 health. He's running. Right now, he has this thing. No one went to cut him off. Interesting.
Not
Stark,
enough mana for the rock.
yeah, was able to jump through the Gideon teleport. Nice job by Taboo to help him get out of there.
Yeah. Very, very forward thinking there by Taboo to have the portal already ready for him to jump away. That was an excellent team play right there. I love seeing that.
Ace Renter, it's because we allow all teams, just like the PCL and the PML, if they choose to, they can cast. We don't require them not to. Oh, Miso sneaky in a little bit of trouble right now. Miso all over him right now. Doesn't have a lot of mana. Let's see if she can finish him off. If she, oh, I don't even think she has enough for her ult. The stack's going to drop off in a second. Oh, and the stacks. If she dropped the stacks.
Oh, the juke. Jukes.
She had her dancing shoes on.
Nabori fell down. But Shinbi stayed up.
So going back in. So we'll see what happens. And this is a very important game. Winning of this game that will take second place or possibly first place.
Griever's doing some counter jungling right now. Here come the rotations though by
Griever in a little bit of trouble.
He's surrounded right now.
Griever going in, beating up on Evan Almighty. He was able to hit him with that ult, take away some of his armor. Getting away right now. Do we even have a kill yet in this game? One, maybe?
Yeah, we had the first kill on Gideon early, and then it's been most of the mid laners actually.
Yeah. So right now, 12 minutes in, both off-lane towers and Sneaky and Nabori pushing up that opposite lane. And again, we're casting this game because it has implications. Winner of this game could be in first place. If Amplified Esports wins 2-0, they take first place. If they win 2-1, I believe they get tied for first place. If Bronze Army wins, they take Soul. Oh wait, no, Suro's Raids. We'll see. I forgot about the Suro's Raids, but we'll see. So it's fighting for second place. Bronze Army wins 2. They win 2-0. They can be tied with a Suro's Raids who played yesterday for first place. And if they lose 2-1, they will drop to third place. Tied for third place.
So we have Evan Almighty's playing the growth carry, which I've recently tested this out, and it is extremely viable. You rush that growth totem as quickly as possible, and it provides power and health. So
Brock's in a lot of trouble right now. Does get the big D to the face. Oh, and the Seismic Assault was able to get him down to under out. AK Slice finishes him off. Puts him to bed. Now you're going to start to see the damage carry on. We're in the mid-game part. This is where the casters are fully online and the fighters are coming online. Carries still need about another 7 to 8 minutes before they really activate. Okay.
Yeah, and Griever was counter jungling, and eventually, you know, if you do that too much, the whole team's gonna.
From down, Tim, Julie Brown. Taboo was able to finish up Bellica there with a nice rock to the face. Sorry.
It's all good.
Now Taboo in trouble. Oh, was he able to get out of there? He was. See him start jumping through that portal once again, trying to dash out. He was able to get away just fine. Nice job. Again, very clean team fight.
Really well right now. Ooh, Shinbi tried to ult Feng Mao there. I think maybe he thought that his it was going to go on Taboo, but it actually all his stacks were on Mao, so Feng Mao and on CM Stark.
CM Stark smartly defending that T2. He should get a rotation over there. Evan Almighty decides to back off. Not a bad thing. No one's on the map. I personally would have liked to keep a little pressure there for a little bit until the rotation.
Yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity. Maybe they didn't know. They didn't see anyone else on the map from Bronze Army, so I think they just assumed that their rotations were coming. So it's better to be safe than sorry sometimes.
Yeah. Going in. I like what Sneaky's doing right now and Bounce Army's doing. They're putting pressure in the mid lane. And look at Amplified. They're doing the same exact thing. They're backing off. They're waiting for Sneaky to move up. They're hiding behind that fog wall right now. Oh my God, I can't wait for the visual update. Hopefully he fixes it. Look at Taboo. He knows he's got to be careful here. One rock and
I don't know if he knows how many are there.
Oh, he was just waiting for that buff. Was he able to steal it? He does steal the purple buff from Case-Light.
Ouch.
Nice job. Jumping in. So right now, a lot of posturing going back and forth. What's the next move? What do they do right now? Very quickly before we jump
Someone has to make a move. Someone has to identify the advantage. I think it's right here in mid lane. You have Gideon, who is way more farm than Bellica, and I think that they should try to probably power down this mid tower. It's already half, and there you go.
Oh, jumping over into it. Oh, there's Mariel to save him. Was able to keeping Bellica alive. She is backing off right now. Whoa, the drone's still doing that weird thing. Oh, jumping in. Oh, a nice double seismic assault and void by. Oh, and the ultimate Taboo's down to less than 100 health. And he is put to sleep. Nice play by Aguilar, making all us Bellica players very proud. Jumping over into the mid lane. Oh, now going Narbash going back and forth with Shimby. Shimby going in. Oh, throwing funks. Oh, Nabori turning around and running by himself. Shimby, that one-on-one. That is not a good matchup for Nabori. He needs to try to get away. He's down to 200 health, staying with him right now. Oh, jumping back over into mid lane as Nabori goes. Griever was able to kill. I did not see who it was. Rampage, it looks like. So, just as you said that they're going in right now, Shimby, goes in a little deep. She's in trouble. Meeks needs to get out of there. She's deciding to go, and she wants Sneaky off. Does Sneaky have, whatchamacallit on? Does he, no, Sneaky's going to growth build as well. And Griever said, Meeks, just as I say that, Meeks gets the kill. How did they not kill him? See him Stark late on that rotation, but he's looking for that cleanup. He goes, slice on that. Fidget spinner going in. Oh, no. Mariel is so strong. You got to get her off the map. You got to get her off the map.
Meeks almost got the double kill on the outplay, and that's Shimby right there. Super elusive, and she could also heal with her
stacks. Yeah,
with her stacks. Like that's the outplay potential right there. You see from Shimby.
Very well done. I liked it. Went back and forth. Again, thank you guys. This is Paragon Fight Night Week 3. Welcome everyone from Sylphin's YouTube channel. How are you guys tonight? Hope you're all well. It's Huddy GTV along with Echo Stream. Paragon Fight Night Week 3. Tell me what
we have a couple deep wards. We have a couple deep wards by Amplify Esports on the off lane there. So I think they're going to look to push that lane down because they have the safety of those wards. And they'll be able to push a little bit more safely.
Oh, look at this.
But here we
following Griever right now, going after Shimmy. This could be tough. Shimmy is very mobile, very able to get in and out. Oh, look at Stark going in. Oh, there's the Mariel going on Case-Light. That is very tough to kill a Rampage in that jungle. We've seen what Ram has been able to do with Rampage. He's almost unbeatable. I think he's like 105 and 1 or something ridiculous. Going down for that objective, was able to take him. Sorry, is Sneaky doing everything he can to try to get on each. Oh, look at jumping through that portal. Well done. Clears himself, able to go back in. Smartly takes out that Bellica drone. That happens way too often. You don't see people. Taboo with the rip, cosmic rift to go in. Oh, look at Griever going in, going after Cinder and trying to get the carry off the map. Staying right now with TM Stark. Going in, trying to finish off Meeks. Oh, does not. She did not have enough stack. The boy chasing, Taboo chasing, going in. Look at Sneaky. Ever so clever, being ever. Look at Drongo on the other side of the map right now.
Drongo on the offlane, yeah.
Let's see if he can get in there because he has to get in there quickly. If he does, what's he doing?
Backing.
Oh no!
He's got to die for that.
Oh.
I would die for that. Use your rad rounds.
He's decided to die for it now. Yeah, well worth it. That's worth it, and they're going in right now.
That's jump pads.
Yeah, that's worth it right now. That's big. Oh, here he goes, jumping in, staying in the jungle right now, staying with them. Oh, nice start. Griever has to be careful. He is a little bit low. They do have a Mariel. Mariel is a little. Oh, Griever not caring, able to go in. Looks like Unstable Cyborg is active on Case-Slice. Yep, there it is. Saw the damage starting to tick.
No Plague Lord on
Jungle Chase's opinion. Jungle's job is to harass. But if it's going to take you longer than 15 seconds, it's typically a little too long, especially if you're going for a game.
Yeah, absolutely. So we already have 1, 2. We have 2 unstable cyborgs on Bronze Army. I'm assuming that Miso Sneaky is also going to get one on Twin Blast,
which is allowed. Unstable cyborg, we are allowing that to stack. That is fine.
It's just such a strong card right now.
Look at him. He's going in right now, and he's by himself. Nobori's a little ways off. We're going to stay with this to see if he's able to get away. Going to drone view, backing off just a little bit. Nobori still taking his time coming over. He is a little chunky monkey, which is like the absolute opposite of who he is in RL. But all right, the area to back up. Everyone reposturing right now. I think the next pick we're going to see an OP. I think we're going to see a team go after Orb Prime right here. The next pick or two.
Yeah, the problem with Amplify is they don't have that mid tower down. They're losing the tower battle right now. Bronze Army has map control, and it's hard. It's a little bit difficult to get Orb Prime when you are losing the map control battle.
That's correct. And guys,
Griever in the jungle again.
I like the invasion. I like that they're forcing pressure right now by the Bronze Army. I like that they're not being there. Oh, nice Gideon Temple! Oh, the rock to the face! He's still able to kill him, swerving around right now with the camera. Cinderella has to get out. If he gets white, oh, nice use of the ult right here. Let's see if they fall back and go right after Orb Prime. No, they're going in. Taboo chasing. I'm going to stay with Taboo right here. He drops the rock, was not able to get the kill. Going right just as Smoke going after Orb Prime. They do have it warded though. Yeah. So let's see what happens.
Right now.
I do like this call right now. They already lost jumpers.
Yep.
If they lose that opposite tier 2, it's not a big deal. Get that Orb Prime off the map. Get it in your favor. Get that quick power boost.
It looks like Amplify Esports is just going to give it up. They have 2 down. I don't think there's anything they could do. They don't really have anyone to steal it right now. Yeah, and it's melted.
Prime is active. They do have it for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You can see the countdown on the board right now. Courtesy of Sneaky Paragon. Make sure you check him out, guys. And he is doing logos for any team who needs a logo. He did all our work. Guys, exclamation point, Matcherino. This is the funds are going to the team and funding season 1 and 2. And we might have an MVP of the season as well. Rumors going out there. So exclamation point, Matcherino. Let's raise some funds for these guys. They're playing in a long season. It's up to 400. We want to try to get it to 500. We need to do an average of $10 a week.
So Bronze Army now has Orb Prime. They're looking to get an inhibitor here for sure out of this. And then if Amplify doesn't play right, it could be the game. That's at this point in the game, you get Orb Prime. It's very, very difficult to defend. So they have to play extremely smart and extremely defensive and not get picked off here.
I'm excited to see what they do here. They're going to go up. I'm not a fan of pushing mid. I
agree.
They're going mid. It's the lane that's most pushed up. It's just, if you look at it, it's about 9 seconds to rotate from mid to an outside lane in your mid, and you're allowing the teams to bounce back and forth too easily. If you go to an outside lane and set the furthest lane out, it takes almost 18 seconds. I think it's actually 16. Ooh, look at team start getting ready for this pick. Gonna stay over. Gonna go to the drone view. Gonna stay over here mid. See what they're going. There goes that wave. They're going in. Griever smartly trying to take out that drone.
Shouldn't die for them.
Oh, they're going in. They gotta at least get the jumpers. Oh, nice pull by Griever. Aguilera in all kinds of trouble. He's going to be taken off the map. He is down. Here they go. We're moving in. They have Orb Prime. They still have it for another minute 40. Evan Almighty has to be careful. Can't be taken off the map. K-Slice using his ult. Just trying to get in there. Now they have 4 there. And right now, Taboo is going 1v1 against Shimby and winning that battle. Giving all of us mid laners a little bit of a lesson of don't sleep on Gideon. Here they go. They're going in. They got to just focus. Just get this tower down. Cinderella is down. Nice job by CM Stark dashing in. And there is an Orb Prime. They still have another minute 20 of the following the action over here. They took someone out. Oh, this might be game, ladies and gentlemen. They were able to take 2. They do have a wave going in with a full minute and change. Let's see what they do. Are they going for the core? No, they back off. They don't have the minions yet.
It's very difficult to take
core.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that. Goes through Taboo's portal to hurry up and get to take the second T2 now. Now they're grouping up. They have 1 minute left. What are they going to do? What's the play here? Both teams go.
The play is dive. It's a 5v3. They still have or prime. Dive that carry, get the kills, get the inhib, and then get the win.
Oh, look at Tambo going over the top. No chance whatsoever. Trying to get away. Oh, they got to get the start. No one's holding. Oh, Sneaky sitting back, pulling, taking to the core. Now they got the second inhibitor down. 50 seconds to the left of OP, ladies and gentlemen. They're able to go in. Let's see what they do. Oh, my goodness. They took 3 of them out. Amplified Esports in trouble right now. They need to do something here. Let's see if they can save the core.
Taboo's playing out of his mind on Gideon. He's landing every single rock. He just got the triple kill there. And this probably should be game, barring...
Here they go. They're moving in. They're going after Evan Almighty coming in. He had no choice there but to try to get a kill. I don't hate that play. It's going to hurt him in a KD. Bronze Army takes game 1.
Game 1.
In 27 minutes. Well played. Great job. Normally here we would go into showing you guys the builds, but we can't. Cap them.
Yeah. Well, all you need to know about the builds is that there was a lot of unstable cyborgs on the board. That's for sure. So if I look through quickly, I can't see them all. Never mind. I know there is at least 2 on each side, though. But the big play there was in mid Aguila on Bellica. You can't die for a tier 2 when they have Or Prime. You have to set up your defense around the inhibitor. You can't once you die in that tier 2. It's almost a guaranteed inhibitor by the enemy team. So he should have played a little bit more defensive. He got picked, and then yeah, you guys saw the rest.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Bronze Army taking game 1. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. If you guys have any questions, put it in. Once again, !match Areno. Drop in a code. Put it in. Our goal is just $10 a week to get it up to over $500 for the season. This is for the community. Everything goes to the player. And !PML, which is next Saturday, September 23rd and 24th. Everyone's invited, all the big teams. We will see you guys shortly. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. See you guys soon.
See you.
Attorneys and the tumbleweeds. They say that God's on the right, so goes the rhetoric. But I think that Crush is a kite that left a skeleton. And I think that Russell was right, but that's irrelevant, friend. For all I know, there'll be nothing left to defend tomorrow. Sugar in the gas tank, nothing in the cash box. Thought that we were so sick, looking like it's smallpox. The bullets are still on the shelves, but when the armory empties, we're melting down the bell.
Heads will roll, low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11.
It'll be arrow after bullet after sunflower.
Heads will roll, low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11.
It'll be barrel after barrel of that gun.
It's the end of Law and Order. Dick Wolf, aware in America, rocking a cheap sheep suit. Pull wool, weave through, stay on course to pull over by that pulled port. Cops, keeping the peace. Cocked, catch and release like a sportsman. See him in the court, then piss poor, paying him a portion. Funny how they distort, extortion, never better. POS, dance to the rhetoric, lean to the left, call me terrorist, rock with it. Dance fever got them peeping out the prints on the floor. True believers keep their eyes on the horizon, catch me sizing up the silent. Check the crooked grind, watch me 50-50, keep the balance between the coping and the feeble mind. I hope the broken folk rewind, nothing much for token jokers here, skate off, we doing fine. Heads will roll, low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11.
It'll be arrow after bullet after sunflower.
Heads will roll, low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11.
It'll be barrel after barrel of that gunpowder.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer, I fear. So let's just cut the bullshit and tell me who's independent. Thumbs twiddling and your life's escaping your mind. Keep in mind, well, the air ain't as free as it used to be, but that's quite you're still 18, it seems to be. And I'll tell you who's overrated. What's a beautiful person with some hideous dreams? While the lining isn't silver, we're verging on the side of the road that'll take us home. The edge of us is getting weighed. Read about your life in your local papers. Realize the end of us is getting near. You're just a droplet of paint trickled off your canvas. Delirious illusion flowing backwards through the river of color while we analyze to try to see it clearer. Secretly appealing to a lonely prisoner. Now what's your vision? Initiate your shading, blend the universe together in time. It only gets a little easier. Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision? Everybody. However, I'm starting to see this world in the right light, yet it still gets darker. You see, it's just a simple symphony or a painting, whatever. It's a natural path, it spans infinitely. My world is crumbling. Let it collapse into the abyss. In the midst of summer it won't exist. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere. It's quite complex, but what I know.
And welcome back for Game 2, Week 3, Paragon Fight Night. Match 2 against Amplified Esports and Reborn.
Bronze
I'm
Army.
sorry, Bronze Army. RIP! I was literally reading in the scroll bar. Kappa. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very equal and fun first match, to be honest. It came down to that late team fight at the 20-minute mark that changed everything.
It turned into Prime. It turned into the Prime, and then more mistakes by Amplify there turned into the game, really. They weren't able to defend, and to their credit, it is very hard to defend a Nord Prime rush at post 20 minutes.
Right. What we're going to do real quick is we're going to jump into our running pick ban rate, just showing you what we were talking about in that first one. This is courtesy of one of the admins, Octones. He runs everything. We'll continue to update. I'm sure we're going to see a Drongo in this pick ban rate going forward. But real quick, just Belka, 100% pick ban rate with a ban rate of 65%, just showing how strong she actually is. Number one in week 1, stayed number 1 in week 2. Then Quang, Narbash, and Twin Blast. What do you think of the top 5?
Well, yeah, Bellica. But, in this game, we just saw Bellica lose. So, if she's beatable. Even though she gets banned or picked 100% of the time, you still can't beat a Bellica. So,
yeah.
I don't know if that's going to change. But, yeah, and Quang is a really strong hero. I think what we will see is we're going to see Feng Mao move up instead of Quang, especially if Unstable Cyborg stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
But Quang is still really, really strong. He has that CC. Narbash, the most favored support, which sounds about right. I think Muriel's pretty strong, but the thing about Narbash is he has the heals.
Mm-hmm.
He has that stun. So it's no surprise that we see him in most games. And Twin Blast and Rampage. Twin Blast, like you said earlier, I think maybe Drongo will make an appearance. Maybe it'll even out a little bit, and we'll see Twin Blast, Murdoch, and Drongo all be at about the same level. And then Rampage. Rampage is our strongest jungler, which that makes sense. CC's king in competitive gameplay. So, and you could see that by these top picks here. We saw our first Shinbi. That was our first Shinbi last game. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to pull it out on Meeks, but it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch Shinbi. I like that hero a lot.
It's going to be interesting seeing how this changes throughout the season, and with the balance changes coming next week, we're going to see this move around quite a bit because Shinbi 3%. In the beginning, so.
You have any predictions? Bellica is still going to be on top, I guess.
Bellica 100% will still be on top, unless they nerf something that they haven't been talking about. They do need to nerf her. You're talking to a mid lane support specialist who doesn't want it to happen, but it has to happen because she's almost boring to play because her kit is so fun, but it's just strong. And with the stacking, I want to see whose kit actually takes over with the Auroras not being able to stack anymore. I want to see if Rampage is going to be as high.
And we'll see. There's not going to be a hero release this week. Epic has already said that they're going to be they're looking to change other heroes.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see some changes to other heroes, and it really depends on which team is able to figure out what changes are actually strong ones and can be used in the competitive scene. Mm-hmm. So I think, in the coming weeks, we're going to see a lot of changes to this list. I don't know exactly what, because we have to really see how they're going to change each hero. But we're definitely going to see just this list.
I think we're ready to get into our draft. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
We will start the draft in 3, 2, 1, and start the draft. It's all yours.
All right. So I don't expect Bellica to play 2 games in a row. I think we'll definitely see her banned by one of the 2 teams. This draft. We have Bronze Army on first ban, and they're taking their time. They're mulling over their decision. I'm surprised. Normally, you kind of have it locked and loaded, ready to go, but they're using their time. Maybe someone has to take a washroom break or something. I don't know. Yeah, and there it is. There's Bellica.
Did you say washroom break?
Yeah. No, yeah, I did. Yeah.
You really? Kappa.
Kappa.
I
Anyways.
I'm muting my mic.
So you can't hear me. It's all good, Huddy. So Bellica, yeah, I did. It's people that everyone takes a washroom break. What's wrong with that? Gideon, all right. So Taboo forces Amplify to ban Gideon with his Gideon play. They don't want to deal with those rocks. I wouldn't want to deal with those rocks. He got a triple kill at the end. He bodied Aguila in the mid lane on Bellica. So that's a target ban, if I must say so. And Bronze Army picks up Feng Mao first. Which, like I said, in the first draft, I think he's one of the strongest heroes, if not the strongest hero besides Bellica right now. So that makes perfect sense. Amplify counters with Kwong, who is just a notch under Feng Mao. And some may argue that if you get a mechanically good Kwong, he would be better than Feng Mao because of that tether and that CC. And Amplify opts to go with Gadget this time in the mid lane. Ooh, Gadget. So I have a feeling that Aguila's he didn't like getting bodied that first game, and he's gonna try to really try to be the aggressor in this game against the mid laner. We've yet to see who that mid laner will be, but I suspect that it'll be coming up next.
Oh, there she is.
And there's the Zinx pink. Yep.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I guarantee everyone at Amplify has probably just said that exact thing. Oh, we have to deal with the Zinx. Are you kidding me? So that'll more likely be a Zinx off lane. So that'll be on Stark. It'll be interesting to see how. I'm sure he plays Zinx fine. I don't know if I'm sure he's been practicing her, but we'll see. We'll see how Stark is on Zinx. She's not that hard of a hero, so. And Narbash, I think Narbash is Nabori's favorite support right now, so that's definitely a comfort pick for him. Drongo again, and I think that Evan played really well on Drongo. I think that his positioning was good. He got some good damage. He got some split push in there. So I'm interested to see if he could play better and kind of take over the game this time. And they go with Richter instead of the Muriel. I like that. I think that Muriel, you can't be that aggressive in safe lane. In the safe lane because you don't have that CC. Well, you can be aggressive, but it's just harder to kill the off laner. Say. And then we have Iggy. So Aguila in mid on Gadget is. So he's thinking that, okay, we don't have to deal with Gideon. This is good. But yeah, you have to deal with now Iggy. So Bronze Army is going for the annoying team right now. They got Zinx. They got Iggy. Like, this is just...
Troll picks?
Troll picks, head shaker. Amplify has their work cut out for them.
Let me ask you, is Iggy going mid or off lane? He's going to go mid,
Iggy's
right?
going mid here.
Yeah.
Iggy's going to go mid here. I don't think Zinx is a good mid laner. I think she thrives in that against the duo lane, especially when she hits 5. So
I just want to see Gadget. A lot of people don't consider Gadget's kit CC, but when you put Dominion on Stagnant Dominion on, it's basically a stun because you're not moving, and you got 3 abilities, technically 4, that can stop someone. Search and Destroy is going to pretty much stop you in your spot. Her ultimate's going to stop you in your spot. Sticky Mind is going to slow you down for that 1 second. Her kit is devastating with that 1 card right now.
And I saw that. I experienced that with Huddy last night. He was playing Gadget in the mid lane, and he was slowing people all over the 100%. That was a fun game to play in because they couldn't move. They couldn't move on the other team. And the last pick on Amplify is Rampage in the jungle. So heavy CC comp coming out of Amplify, and just troll pick. Annoying heroes to play against on Bronze Army. So this is a very interesting matchup. We're going to see who wins. I'm ready to go if you are, Huddy.
All right, let me jump into here real quick. Get out of here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and I'm at 5 seconds in game.
Me too.
Amplified Esports on the left, Bronze Army on the right. And let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game 2. Week 3, right. Bronze Army, Amplified Esports. Bronze Army needs to win this game to keep pace with Asura's Raids for first place in Division 1. Amplified Esports needs to take this to try to keep... I believe they would still be in second place if they're able to win 2. I mean,
yeah, they lost a game earlier, so they would definitely, they only have 5 points, whereas everyone else who's 2-0 has 6 points. So yeah, they would be in second place if they're to win this.
What they need right now, they need to get a win.
Yeah,
this is so funny. I mean, and it's important because remember, only the top 4 teams make the playoffs. 40% of each division makes the playoffs. So it's very, very important to keep pace with everyone because the playoffs is where all the money's at. It's only going to the top 3. Why is this not loading?
And Amplify, this is a key game for them because at the end of the season, I think they're kind of right at that Bronze Army level. So they definitely need to compete here. They need to potentially win this game to have a really good chance of making it into that 4th spot at the end of the season.
Yeah, unfortunately, Reborn was supposed to be the match of them against Arctic Wolves this week, but they weren't able to. They had some technical difficulties. Oh, I missed the first blood.
Oh, I missed it too. On Zinx. And that typically happens as Zinx. You always get first blooded as Zinx, but then once you hit level 5, you never die. So that's right in line with what should happen again with the Zinx.
Yeah. Reborn had to forfeit. They didn't want to play Arctic Wolves shorthanded without all their starters, so they forfeited, which stinks, but it is what it is. Everyone's allowed a forfeit per season.
So once again, mid lane, Egula's having some trouble against Iggy.
I mean, Iggy's tough. When I play a good mid lane, Iggy is going to try to get that tower down very early. And what you see them do a lot is they'll drop their 3rd turret actually in the tower once the minions are there, forcing the caster to back off because the tower range is going to hit him, and it takes 6 shots to kill him as a caster.
Look at this. Look at him melting the Richter right now. That was 3 shots, 3 turret shots, and he has half health.
Unbelievable right now. Evan Almighty with the Drongo. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name. Oh, following mid right now. Taboo in a little bit of trouble. And he was able to get away. Look at this. Look at this mid right now. I'm going to stay mid. Following with K Slice and everyone jumping over to the feed. They're chasing Stark. Oh, no, they can't see Stark. Stark is just baiting. Oh, if Drongo can come over, this could be a nice kill. Yeah, here they come. Was able to jump on him, trying to get that early feed, get that jungle up there early. If he can get in there, going in, and he is down. Serena had no clue what was going on. Couldn't see him. No early game ward. Saw him when it was just a little too late. Now the ward's down. Looks like he was getting ready to drop the ward, and then just got beat up on. Look at Griever. Going and playing very aggressive. You're seeing a lot more aggression out of Bronze Army than what we're used to early game. In the PML where they lost in the championship 3 weeks ago to Asura's Raids, they were very strong in mid to late game, but they kept falling behind early game as teams have started to take that think twice approach and grouping much earlier in the laning phases.
Yeah, and I think they're going to look for potential weak points on Amplify Esports, and Yeah, I think it's going to be in the mid lane right now. Taboo played out of his mind last game, and I think I think Bronze Army is looking to body mid lane again. So I think that's where most of the battles will be. But we'll see here. Oh, we have something going on here on Zinx again.
Jumping over right now. Zinx in trouble. Stark out of mana. I'm gonna say I have never seen Starks play Zinx much.
He's diving.
He was able to get away. He is behind the tower. So all he has to do is jump in, body a shot or two, get the pull, and they could get a quick kill. Not able to. Jumping over to Taboo. Taboo in a little bit of trouble in the mid lane. Trying to go away, waiting for him is Aguilera. Those sticky mines can be brutal right there. There's one. That's going to take about 30% of his health, because it is a level 2 by now. Here's Griever coming in with that nice rotation. Gets it all. The fidget spinner with the easy kill. Nice job. Nice rotations right now.
There's a yield. Yeah, that's 2 lucky river buffs by Griever on Feng Mao. He gets 2 invis buffs and turns it into 2 kills. And that's what you need to do, right? That's why river buffs are so important, especially early game. They turn into kills, and then those kills will turn into objectives. Like they are right here. That mid lane tower is taking a lot of damage. It's going to be close to falling here.
Sitting with Cinderella right now, mid lane, they're trying to push it out. And again, you've seen Iggy able to get it in there and just back off. Let the minions do the work. You don't have to, because with the turret range and how far you can stay away from the turret, that's a lot. And guys, I'm praying that Epic is going to fix this replay bug with the visual update. I'm hoping that's why they were just waiting, because I hate not being able to look at the creep scores and everything.
Builds, kills, yeah. I hope that comes next week. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, everyone just resetting right now. I'm going to adjust my sound because I think game sound's a little low. Bring that up just a wee bit.
Yeah, so like you said, Huddy, Iggy in the mid lane, he's looking to push down that tower as quickly as possible. But here's some pushback by Amplify. They have 3 mid. They're looking to potentially get some damage on this mid tower. There's 4 mid now.
I like it.
They're gonna burst
I like
down.
it.
I like the aggression.
Reverse it. Put it back on Taboo. Right now, oh, nice ultimate going over the top here. Now they're just backing off. They had a lot of pressure there, and Taboo was able to hold it. That is the one downfall to an Iggy. He gets in a little bit of trouble. He doesn't have a fast way clear. But if it's 1-on-1, he's going to bully a caster.
Absolutely.
Any other caster, I should say. I'm loving this play by Griever right now. He is all over the mid lane. He is all over everyone.
Yeah.
He is like a helicopter mom right now with a kid getting ready to go to daycare.
And that's what you got to do is Feng Mao. Feng Mao is the only hero in the game, in my opinion, that has at no point in the game is he ever weak. From level 1 to 15, from minute 1 to 30, he is strong, and he is a force to deal with. He does output so much damage, and we're seeing that aggression out of Griever. He's using Feng Mao aggressively all game so far, and that's the way you should play him. Oh, we got something on Zinx here.
Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, so Richter lands a pull. There's 3, but here comes Feng Mao. Of course he's there, right? Feng Mao's everywhere. He actually might get bursted down here.
He's right. Griever.
Those rad rounds. It depends on this.
Oh, nice!
Oh, wow! Oh, and a follow-up rock. I was wondering whether he could tether the pull in between the 2 heroes there, because I thought Stark might have blocked for Griever, but no, he got that pull. That was a monster.
Pulling a nice Mortal Kombat impersonation was Cinderellian thing. Get over here. Well, there he is again with a nice pull on Stark. Hitting those hooks. See, I think Richter is a great support and a great hero right now. I just think he's a very high skill cap with his kit, because if you can hit those pulls,
that's
what
it's all about,
devastating.
Right? Yeah, and that's what you see. That's it. Anytime you're in draft and someone covers over Richter, the next comment is you better hit your pulls. Because everyone knows that if you don't hit your pulls, you're basically just
Look at Griever.
A meat shield.
Look at him. Look, how is he everywhere? Griever is everywhere.
crazy map pressure by Griever. He is all over the map. He actually is. You're right.
I believe he has the fastest speed in the game too, right?
That's true. Yeah. So
yeah.
he has the fastest base movement speed in the game, so he could outrun anyone. And he has early Tyrant.
Ooh, nice thunk right there. Meekin a little bit, just going after Sneaky a little. Oh, he goes in and he misses the ult. Goes in on Sneaky. I don't think he's gonna be able to get him here. He's going. Oh, here's Aguilar on the rotation. Nice job. Oh, Aguilar just going in. He does get the bomb. Seeking the
just not enough
bomb.
damage.
Yeah.
Almost.
Did Sneaky go? Which one called? Is that no? He's going to growth build again. A little more safe, not having. I can't think of the name of the card. It's 3,100 gold, and you can build damage. Oh, look at Griever diving the tower on Aguilar. He's trying to get out. Earth Shatter to finish him off.
He's gonna die.
Get over here.
Yeah.
Oh, he is not getting away. He is not getting away.
There's no way. He's caught in between towers right now.
Yeah, but all
he's
that
just trying to buy as much time.
That extra 10 seconds of him dancing just opened up the map more. Griever, the MVP of this match so far.
And that's why you never give up when if you know you're dead, and he knew he was dead. You just try to buy as much time as you can, because exactly what Huddy said, you open up other spots of the map when two people are chasing you around and try to kill you. And 10 seconds in this game is huge.
Yeah, right now, Bronze Army isn't deathballing. What they're doing is they know they have the advantage, and they're trying to keep that pressure right there. But right now, Amplified Esports responding very nicely. Got some Taboo in the jungle. Right. Dude, Cinerillion has not missed a pull yet. That is a misplay there. He did use his ult. He was able to get away. He should have used that
earlier.
I don't know if he didn't have it, and he is dead. Look at Griever. Griever's using some hacks right now. I said that jokingly. Please don't. That is a complete joke. There's no proof. I should not even joke around with that right now. But Griever is everywhere. He is up their ass, their butt, like a piece of toilet paper that just won't go away after a porta potty.
That's the most annoying piece of toilet paper right there.
He's dragging that around. Fang is in a very good spot right now, Ark. You're 100% right. But again, he's another high skill level character where if you don't know how to play him well, he's gonna get abused.
Evan's gotta be careful. Yeah. Oh yeah, he'll be alright. But yeah, Griever's doing a lot of counter jungling right now.
And it looks like I like how he has Tyrant on. I like how he has Growth Totem on, and he's had it on very early. Growth Totem, you can get Growth Totem before that 11-minute mark. The latest, the 12-minute mark. It's a great card to leave on.
Yeah. And he's taking Amplify's stacks, using that for Tyrant, Growth Totems, building him health and power. Yeah, he's just gonna get stronger and stronger. They're gonna Amplify has to deal with Griever on power right now. Zink's pushing up on the safe lane.
Because she can be annoying. And again, we talked about last week, a successful offlaner is going to constantly keep two people in their lane. That is your job to put. Yep. Oh, look at this! He around the pool. Nice. It's going to get him in trouble, but he is level 9 now. And again, and Stark is dead.
Nice.
But look, I mean, an offlaner, and you see this too much. A lot of offlaners like to set the lane and then rotate out, and that's not really what your job is to do. Your job is to keep two people in your lane, allow the 4v3 on the rest of the map, and try to get a third person to go over to you. And then if no one does, you take the tower. Or if they do, then you come in for that back line and try to beat up on mid.
And Zinx is one of those heroes that it demands the other team to have two. You definitely can't leave the carry alone on an island versus Zinx. So they're using Zinx perfectly right now.
Meeks right now just trying to keep his off lane up. 14 minutes in, you can't complain.
That's pretty good.
Nice job. What's Sneaky
building
here? Over here?
No.
Unbroken Spirit.
I will say though, Evan on Drongo has 3 kills. So despite the pressure by Stark on Zinx, it's turned into 3 kills for the carry. So this you know, you have an early carry that has 3 kills early. He could be outputting quite a bit of damage.
Do we have our first shenanigans happening of the match? Here we go. Everyone's going in. Oh, Sneaky just gets hit with that rock. Stunned for a full 2 seconds. Crash, bam, boom. The boy doing everything he can to peel. There it goes. Keeping Meeks out of there. Look at Iggy's ult just pushing everyone away, backing them off. Sneak, pick, Cinderella going back in. I like what they're doing. They're trying to make Sneaky pay. Sneaky was able to get out of that gadget ult. 15 minutes in. I want to see if Aguilera is able to go in. Action happening on both ends. Taboo was able to finish off Bang Ma Aguilera in all kinds of trouble trying to get away. He's going dead. Nice sustain by the Bronze Army. Was able to turn that fight in. Oh my goodness, the Crash Bamboo. And look at Stark by himself right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Zinx doesn't do that much damage. Yeah. Okay. Especially with Iggy. Now, this is going to be almost impossible for Amplify Esports to contest, especially because they have their safe lane over on the opposite side of Prime. This is going to be easy Prime for Bronze Army. And that was Iggy. That was all Iggy. Did you see the damage he output over there? Like, it looked like Amplify potentially had...
Poor Cinder.
It looked like Amplify potentially had the jump on Bronze Army over there, but it was all Iggy. Iggy in that damage.
Zinx over there one-on-one, and Evan Almighty. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. K-Slice was able to kill someone. Staying mid, there's Griever. Griever taking that bomb. No problem. Aguilera, the sick Aguilera, does he have it on yet? He still does not have it on. I do not agree with going to that early damage with Gadget. Putting the 7 points into minion, stagnate the minion, much more viable. So Gadget slows them down, and you still get a crazy amount of damage because they cannot get out of your seek and destroy. They're just gobbling it up. I typically run an early 7 points into that. It's just makes their whole kit viable instead of just their ultimate and sticky bomb. Oh, nice rock by Casey. Oh, look at the pull again by Cinderella coming back in. Right, see right there, perfect example. Griever would have never been able to get out of that. He would have been stuck in his spot. K-Slice is around me, so Sneaky able to go in to finish him off. Staying with Sneaky right now. He's trying to finish him off. Nice ult by Cinderella. Oh, but it's still too much damage going in. Sneaky saying 1v3. I don't care. I'm online. Chasing me.
And Stark, meanwhile.
Start killing
Stark on Zinx, 1v1 Drongo on the right lane.
Wow. What?
I was going to say Bronze Army has to be a little bit careful here because when you get Prime that early, you don't have that big of an advantage, but they kind of played it well. They played it pretty well, split pushing, and they played it very patiently, waited for Amplify to be the aggressors, and they made Amplify paid. I think that Amplify would have been better off just staying under the tower, under the safety quotation marks of the tower. But yeah, we have more action going on mid here.
Oh my God. Judgment. Sneaky backing off, trying to stay alive, trying to stay. There goes the Iggy ult with an instant peel for him. Was able to stay with it, flipping around to the camera right now. He's going to be dead. Meek's in a lot of trouble. That Iggy's slow. I can guarantee he has. Yep, stagnate them in the end. There it is right there. Giving up the little bit of damage just to hold them in. That card is so powerful on any ticking ability hero that it's like a must right now.
It's interesting. He has glowing strikes. He has Yomi Spectre on Iggy. There's no Invis hero on Amplify. I don't know why he's running that.
They're separated, moving over to the left lane over here. They're going after that inhib. They are going to get that down, no problem. And once again, Aguilera, Aguilera is a great mid laner and a great caster. I just love seeing that early game slow, almost a stop. It's just an extra CC for your team.
And here's Iggy setting up his turrets mid lane. This is going to be very difficult for them to defend. His ult is probably up soon.
Cinnamon is hitting every single one of his balls.
His Richter is on point, I must say. He's shining for Amplify Esports right now.
Playing very well. I believe he's a new pickup for Amplified as well.
Yeah, we picked him up this week.
Going to
support.
Sneaky just trying to get away, running away. They did get 2 inhibitors down. They still have 50 seconds of Orb Prime. So he is going to regenerate as he's out of combat, and you can already see him going in. Missing the tether was Kwang over there. Meanwhile, Starks is just like, hi. I'm on the other end of the map. That's what I do.
Yeah. He's just gonna slowly push up that other side of that other inhibitor now, or tier 2 is still up. That's basically what Stark has done the whole game. He's just stayed in the lane and pushed it and forced. That's what, and it's like you described earlier. You have to send 2 heroes to deal with him, and when they didn't send 2 heroes, he 1v1 the carry. So it's very, very difficult for Amplify to deal with this Zinx right now.
Well played by both. You're starting to see the Bronze Army solidify as a team right now, too. They've been together for the most part. Griever is a huge pickup right now. Huge pickup. He's been ultra aggressive in that jungle and definitely a level up for the Bronze Army. I'm excited to see what they're able to do. Jumping in over K-Slice, going after me so sneaky. He's just hitting him with everything he got. Jumps over into it. There goes the rock. 1 second, 2 seconds, still down. Sneaky in all kinds of trouble. He's going to go down here. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Serenity missed a pull. Crash, bam, boom, going around. Everyone getting knocked around. CM Stark was killing everyone right now. This is going to be a team wipe.
Yeah, and
that's going to be
this is probably a game. Yep. And Amplify had to do something here. They had to be aggressive at some point. I think they were a little impatient, and maybe they should have waited for the correct moment. But they couldn't even burst down Sneaky. Then once they weren't able to do that, they used so many abilities on him. It was over at that point.
Look at Stark.
That team fight was over.
Regenerating health faster than the tower can hurt him. 3 inhibs down. They're going in for the kill. They do not have Orb Prime, so theoretically they can get team wiped here. But it looks like Amplified is just backing off and giving them the core.
Get in there, do something.
You have nothing to lose.
Iggy is that scary, I guess, right?
Ooh, 1%, 2%, GG.
And it's GG. Very decisive victory.
Yeah, they played much stronger that game. They played very well. Amplified Esports did play well, but they fell behind in game 2. It seems like at about the 17, 20-minute mark of game 1, Bronze Army found something, and Amplified just could not answer the rest of the game. The last game and a half.
It was like you said, Griever was all over the map early game, and he provided so much map pressure, and that just it gave Stark the time to get Withering Shadow online. It gave Taboo the time to get his Stagnant Dominion and Glowing Strikes, and then at one point they were too strong for the rest of the team because Amplify had to deal with the Feng Mao, and they were not able to farm comfortably because of that. But it was a good game. I think that the first game was really really well played, and this game was well played up until Bronze Army took over the game. And they had 2 really strong heroes in Zinx and Iggy, and they're just so difficult to deal with. So I think you go back to the draft in this game, and forcing Amplify was forced to ban Gideon because Taboo was so strong on Gideon in that first game, and it cost them this game in turn because they gave Bronze Army 2 very, very powerful heroes.
Yeah, you're 100% right. It was one in the draft there. It went back and forth. Bronze Army, like you said, just dominated once they got into that 20-minute mark. Like you said, once Taboo got online, Amplify was never able to respond. They were just in trouble. They couldn't figure out what to do. It was well played. Don't get me wrong. They played very well. Everything went on. It was just tough. Like I said, Bronze Army is
pressure.
Really come along.
Too much pressure, right? Too much pressure by Griever early game. Feng Mao is such a strong hero. They had arguably 3 of the strongest heroes in the game right now. Minus Bellica with Iggy, Zinx, and Feng Mao. So that's tough to deal with. I must say though, Evan and Cinderin played very, very well in that safe lane, and Cinderian hit almost all. I think the only pull he didn't hit was
At the
what,
end
20
there.
minutes
Yeah.
into the game. So that there's definitely some bright spots on Amplify Esports, but I think that it was just too much to deal with for them because of those heroes on the other side, and the players too. You could have strong heroes, but you have to be able to play them well as well.
Yeah.
Zinx, I've seen Zinx played terribly in other games. People just think that she's a strong hero, but you do have to play her a certain way and know when to be aggressive, because if you don't do that, she could get bursted down. It takes a little bit of effort, but she definitely can. So they not only did they have strong heroes, but they played really well with those heroes as well. So.
And guys, just a quick another announcement! Exclamation point PML. We are opening up to everybody. Everyone's welcome. Bronze Army, Arctic Wolves, Oxy, Reborn, everyone. We're hoping to have everyone in for the next PML tournament, which is September, I believe it's 23rd and 24th. Yeah, 23rd and 24th. Sylphin and myself will be casting, courtesy of Power Gaming. I want to thank everyone from Sylphin's YouTube channel. Welcome. Thank you guys being so loyal to Sylphin and jumping in and being great. We love you guys. We love that you guys jump in and support us. Exclamation point match arena to donate to the league.
Yeah, and we're Griever's asking us who's the MVP.
Definitely not you. Definitely not Griever. You weren't everywhere.
Griever. I think he's fishing for compliments there. I don't know.
Griever was definitely the worst best jungler I've ever seen.
The worst best jungler. Yeah, there you go. Griever, worst best jungler. There's your new title.
As you guys can see right now, these stats are live. These are updated that we have on the screen right now. You can see the Prime Boys have won 3 in a row and sole place of Division 2 first place. Well done. Doing a great job. I'm going to see if I can get an updated bracket for the Division 1 because sometimes this doesn't go through. Let me just see what's updating here. And then we'll go through. So once again, Bronze Army takes it 2-0, gets the 3rd bonus point. Let's see. Yep, okay, I have it over here.
Ooh, you're cutting out for me.
Oh, am I? Hopefully not. Sorry.
But, that's all good.
All right. Jumping over to here. Here's the division of Division 1. With that win, Asura's Rage and Bronze Army take sole first tie for first place. Reborn is in 2nd/3rd place. And right now, Amplified Esports is in 4th place. Arctic Wolves took over for a team that is no longer welcome into the server. We'll just put it that way. As they had to drop out, and they're in 4th place. So they're in the playoff hunt. But look at this top bracket right now. It is very close. Anyone can take those top 4 spots going 3 weeks in. Very awesome. Very close. This is why we do it. We're excited. Ladies and gentlemen, PML coming up next week. And guys, just a heads up, 90% sure next week we're going to push back the league and give everyone a bye week since the update is hitting on Thursday. And it's not really comparable, but we're going to double check and ask the captains. But make sure you guys check it out. Ray, you're in the casting chat. Don't say anything. But if that's who you want to send it to, that's perfectly fine. Again, thank you guys, everyone in Sylphin's chat. Thank you for the host, GG, Bronze Army. Echo, thank you so much for the last 2 weeks, brother. If you guys have a chance, Exclamation Casters, give Echo a follow. He's a great dude. He's a little nerdy, but we all are. That's why we cast.
Hey, yeah.
I'm Huddy, GTV, every night, 8 to 11. We hope to see you guys soon. But yeah, next Saturday, PML and the big update. Let us know what you guys want to see. Echo, anything?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, Huddy. I had an amazing time the last 2 weeks and gained a lot of experience with this. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. And I hope to do it again sometime soon. So,
And just
thanks for that, Heidi, and see you later, everyone.
And guys, make sure you check out www.pwrgaming.com, the Power Gaming Group. We are the host of the Paragon Fight Night, and we are also the host of Paragon Major League. We love you guys. We'll see you guys soon. We're going to send host over to, I believe, Covert.
Covert.
But we'll see you guys
Go
in
in
just
there.
in a few minutes. Later.
Let's
GG,
spam that PFN.